The true story of Jesus, the Church, and aliens. Number 3. Relationship between aliens and world leaders. World leaders always had contact and relationships with aliens, in history most likely with the Anunnaki, but now in modern times they're more in contact with reptilians and or the Greys. In this video we take a look at world leaders who have contact with aliens right now, so sit back and enjoy. Note it is very difficult to find evidence on the internet. Number 1. Obama. Barack Hussein Obama II is an American politician who served as the 44th President of the United States from 2009 to 2017. He is the first African American to have served as president. He previously served in the U.S. Senate representing Illinois from 2005 to 2008 and in the Illinois State Senate from 1997 to 2004. Here you have some video clips about Obama with some good evidence.
Now, none of this was easy. There were some tough years in there. You had fiscal showdowns and government shutdowns and pandemics and oil spills and pirates. Y'all remember the pirates? I mean, the only thing we haven't had to deal with is like the asteroid, or the aliens. That's true, good point. Shouldn't have mentioned the aliens. But we overcame all that.
Disregard all the distortions and image artifacts caused by post-edition zooming, and pay close attention to how his head features suddenly change.
The difference is we are one people, stronger together than we could ever be alone. That's always been our story. America's a place where you can write your own destiny. We are a people who believe that every single child is entitled to life and liberty.
I warned a year ago and a year and a half ago that the subprime lending crisis could spill over, and that, let me try that again, avoid from getting into this crisis in the first place. I warned, I'm sorry.
That's okay, there's a lot of flies in here, and the senator's going to do something about these flies.
We're going to do it one more time. But there's no doubt that we're underinvesting in education. Now, mostly that's a state issue.
That's okay.
All right, let's try it again.
Okay. Talking about education.
Here's what we need to do. We need to invest in early childhood education.
We need to bring an exterminator for that.
Yes, we do. Just a big fan right here would do it.
We've gotten the two questions.
We
you
did.
were promised
Okay.
two. You were trying to sneak in.
No, I said welcome. I said welcome to Elko, and you said.
So this is something I feel. So this is something I feel like if I was the president, and it's unlikely that that is ever going to happen.
You never know.
If I was the president,
It was unlikely that I was going to be president.
the moment I was inaugurated, my hand would it'd still be hot from touching the Bible, and I would immediately race to wherever they have the files about Area 51 and UFOs, and I go through everything to find out what happened.
Right.
Did you do that?
That's why you will not be president. Because that's the first thing that you would do.
It's at the
The
top of
aliens
my
won't
list.
let it happen. You reveal all their secrets. They exercise strict control over us.
Now, you know, there are a lot of people that are going to examine your facial expressions here, every twitch, everything, and say, and of course, so did you look? Did you see? Did you explore?
I can't reveal anything.
Oh, really? Because President Clinton said he did go right in, and he did check, and there was nothing.
Well, reveal anything.
Oh, really? You see, did you explore?
I can't reveal anything.
Oh, really? Because President Clinton said he did go right in, and he did check, and there was nothing.
Well, you know, that's what we're instructed to say.
All right.
Number 2, Trump. Donald John Trump, born June 14, 1946, is the 45th and current President of the United States, in office since January 20, 2017. Before entering politics, he was a businessman and television personality. Trump was born in the New York City borough of Queens. He earned an economics degree from the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania. A third-generation businessman, Trump followed in the footsteps of his grandmother Elizabeth and father Fred in running the family real estate company. He served as chairman and president of the Trump Organization from 1971 until his inauguration as president in January 2017, when he delegated company management to his sons Donald Jr. and Eric. Trump's business career primarily focused on building or renovating office towers, hotels, casinos, and golf courses, such as Trump Tower and Trump Taj Mahal. Here you have some video clips about Trump.
Been written any more precisely. It's not like, oh gee, we wish it were written better. It's written beautifully. So just listen, here's what it says. This is what they're arguing. Whenever the president finds that the entry of any aliens, okay, the entry of any aliens, or of any class of aliens, so any aliens, any class of aliens, into the United States. So the entry of people into the United States. Let's say, just to be precise, of aliens into the United States. So any time, whenever the president finds that the entry of any alien or any class of aliens into the United States would be detrimental to the interests of the United States, right? So if I find as president that a person or a group of people will be detrimental to the interests of the United States, and certainly there's lots of examples.
Number 3, Queen Elizabeth. Elizabeth II, Elizabeth Alexandra Mary, born April 21, 1926, has been Queen of the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand since February 6, 1952. Additionally, she is head of the Commonwealth and Queen of 12 countries that have become independent since her accession: Jamaica, Barbados, the Bahamas, Grenada, Papua New Guinea, Solomon Islands, Tuvalu, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Belize, Antigua and Barbuda, and St. Kitts and Nevis. Elizabeth was born in London as the first child of the Duke and Duchess of York, later King George VI and Queen Elizabeth, and she was educated privately at home. Her father acceded to the throne on the abdication of his brother Edward VIII in 1936, from which time she was the heir presumptive. She began to undertake public duties during the Second World War, serving in the Auxiliary Territorial Service. In 1947, she married Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, a former Prince of Greece and Denmark, with whom she has 4 children: Charles, Prince of Wales, Anne, Princess Royal, Prince Andrew, Duke of York, and Prince Edward, Earl of Wessex. Here you have some video clips about Elizabeth.
This week, a royal guard mistook Queen Elizabeth II for an intruder and almost fired a shot at her. She had trouble that night and decided to take a stroll around the place at 3 in the morning. When the guard discovered it was her, he stated, "Bloody hell, Your Majesty, I nearly shot you." She kindly replied, "That's quite all right. Next time I'll ring, though, beforehand so you don't have to shoot me." It seems the Queen may be feeling better from her cold that prevented her from attending the New Year's Day church service.
Is she really taking walks on 3 p.m. because sleep trouble, or has she a secret meeting? Number 4, George Walker Bush. George Walker Bush, born July 6, 1946, is an American politician who served as the 43rd President of the United States from 2001 to 2009. He was also the 46th Governor of Texas from 1995 to 2000. After graduating from Yale University in 1968 and Harvard Business School in 1975, he worked in the oil industry. Bush married Laura Welch in 1977 and ran unsuccessfully for the House of Representatives shortly thereafter. He later co-owned the Texas Rangers baseball team before defeating Ann Richards in the 1994 Texas gubernatorial election. Bush was elected president in 2000 after a close and controversial win over Democratic rival Al Gore, becoming the 4th president to be elected while receiving fewer popular votes than his opponent. Here you have some video clips about George Walker Bush. This was it. Did you like this video and do you want more? Then like and subscribe.